the next process here is we want to create a marketing user for this. And then once we're done with this, I'm going to go and show you guys how to set up the SMS. Okay. Because once you set up a user, it's very simple. So we're going to go ahead and copy this, and we're going to go to our staff. So we're going to copy the subdomain, right? And then we're going to go to my staff. When you're in the my staff, you're going to add an employee. Now, this employee, again, it's going to be under you. It's a marketing user account, right? And so for now, I'm just going to call it James, right? And we'll leave it at, I don't know. For now, we'll just put M, right? So we know that that's the marketing one. But here we'll put James, and then we'll put at, and we're going to paste in our lc.ourdomain.com. Okay. Phone number doesn't really matter. I mean, you put your personal phone number if you want to do some verifications. If you want to put in password, I don't set any of that up. Because we really don't log into them unless we have to. Okay. And so for now, we just use something very basic like this, and you could add it a signature. You can, if you plan on having multiple domains and just for mass blast marketing, you probably want to have the same signature for everyone. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click next. Again, it can be an admin because you're the only one in there. If you want them to be a user only and they're very limited to only assign data, you could and uncheck some boxes for permissions. That is completely up to you. But in the meantime, we're just going to leave it as is because that's a whole nother topic. So let's go back. Now here you'll see I have james@lchadronproperties.com. Now I can send as many LOIs as I want, or so you think, right? So again, we still want to be conservative and send only 30 LOIs cold, right? Per day using this one specific domain. So if you want to scale past this, then just add another email, right? Just go back to your email services and then go ahead and add one more email and then again create the user for it. Okay. And then one last thing before I go back, and this is specifically for people who are using LOI Blaster, right? Or 2.0's blasting feature, right? When you go to the automation, and this is the only thing I'll talk about automations today, in the acquisition pipeline, before you upload your list, because I know a lot of you guys are going to jump towards that today, right? This is why I want to speak about it real quick. Under new leads, you want to make sure when you open this, because all your contacts end up going through these new leads. But you want the assigned to user be set towards that marketing. Notice how it has a random user in here. Delete that. Please delete that. And choose your marketing one. Okay. Because it gets split equally across. So let's say you had another user in here. Notice it'll split the traffic equally. You want to choose all your marketing emails to be inside here. So I'm not going to choose the admin account for this purpose, but here's your marketing email. You would choose it there, save, and publish. And you probably want to name it so you know which users, if you have a team, for example. Now, if you have other team members, you probably want to duplicate this. You want to duplicate the workflow, add their name, like a dash, their name, right? And then assign their user accounts, because maybe you want to have them have two separate domains, right, as well, so they can send out 60 per day. And just add their users.